Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of the Calamity Rogue Playthrough. I'm finally back from the insane asylum that Skeletron Prime sent me to in the last episode. So yeah, we've got some fun things to come today. Starting off with all of this stuff in my crafting window. The Eye of Desolation for the next boss, the Calamitas Clone. We've got the Exorcism weapon, requiring holy water, hallowed bars, and 6 of each mech soul. We've got the Spear of Destiny, requiring the Ichor Spear, 7 hallowed bars, and 5 of each mech souls. And probably the most interesting looking one, in my opinion anyway, just from, you know, looking at them, is the Grave Grim Reaver, requiring a sickle, a tombstone, 50 bones, 5 cursed flames, and 10 souls of fright. The first thing we need to find out is just how many souls of fright we're actually going to get from the treasure bag. So boom! There we are, 34. We also have a dev vanity set, which is kind of awesome. And by the way, for any of you guys interested in the lore, since I kind of ended the last episode rather abruptly, the lore is there if you want to read it. So, minecart upgrade kit. Let's go ahead and use this bad boy. And now, my friends, we see what we can make. The Eye of Desolation, we can make that immediately. And because modded is awesome, it's non-consumable. Oh, turns out you can actually use the Cursed Dagger, the corruption counterpart to the Ichor Spear, in the creation of the Spear of Destiny. Very nice. Holy water for the Exorcism is gained by combining 10 bottled water with 2 pixie dust and a hallowed seed. And would you look at that, you can actually buy the hallowed seeds from the Dryad, even though we're not in a hallowed biome. Excellent. Alright, my friends, so it's time to go get ourselves some pixie dust from the hallowed biome on the left-hand side of the world here. And while we do so, I just want to say, of course, a massive thank you for all of your lovely support throughout the series, especially in the last episode with all of my shortcomings and my annoyances with Skeletron Prime, shall we say. I really appreciate all of the kind words of support. Now, of course, if you do want to continue supporting this series, do be sure to continue dropping likes beneath the videos here. I'd very much appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you're new around here, and if you do want to go one further with your support, consider checking out pythongb.com/PC if you're in the market for a brand new gaming PC. This is possibly only the first time I have explored the surface Hallow in this series. I mean, we've definitely visited the snowy part of the hallowed biome, that I'm sure of, but when it comes to the regular Hallow, here we are. Here it is. Let's get ourselves some pixie dust. Oh yeah! I've just realised the Halloween seasonal event in Terraria, it's begun. There are now pumpkins growing naturally in my Calamity world here. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, holy water. Very, very good. Right, now I should be able to do this thing. Yep, there we are. The Exorcism. Coming in at 260 rogue damage, 62% crit chance, and that's only because we have literally lucky on every single accessory we have. So there we are. That's 2 out of 3 of the weapons I was wanting to get. So we purchased the sickle from the merchant. Tombstones, bones, cursed flames, and such. We should already have that, right? Yeah, we do. There it is. The Grave Grim Reaver. Needless to say, we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get ourselves a little bit of Flawless on everything. So, Flawless Grave Grim Reaver, 493 rogue damage, 57% crit chance. We've got the Exorcism with 337 rogue damage, 57% crit chance. And finally, the Spear of Destiny, 288 rogue damage, 57% crit chance. The Grim Reaver holds a cursed scythe, which apparently homes in. Finally, a homing weapon. Dude, this could actually be a game changer. The scythe summons skulls as it flies and explodes into bats on hit. Stuff strikes spawn a flood of bats, and falling skulls, when destroyed, inflicts curse flame and confusion. And this is what it's like when you're throwing it. Yeah, look at that. There's the skulls. Ooh. This could be a fun one to try. Alright, so now we've got the Exorcism. Throws a hallowed cross, which explodes into a flash of light that damages nearby enemies. Staff strikes create larger flashes and rain stars infused with holy light. Oh my goodness me. And then we have the Spear of Destiny, and it's a material, as a matter of fact. That's pretty interesting. Cycles between throwing 3 small homing spears and throwing a single piercing lance. Staff strikes throw a high velocity holy lance that explodes on hit. Whoa! Wow, that's kind of mad. Alright, so what we're going to give all of our weapons a go against is actually the tier 2 Old Ones army. The Ogre is the next thing on the boss checklist that we need to take down. And boom, there we are. Alright, so let's start off with the Spear of Destiny. Bloody Nora. Let's start off with the Spear of Destiny and see what kind of damage we can do. I mean, obviously, you know, we're in the early stages, so it's probably going to absolutely rinse all of these guys. And it is doing 2,500 crit damage with the Stealth Strike? Say what? Oh, that is mad. That is mad beyond mad. It has got to be said. This weapon is unbelievably powerful. And this isn't even the one with the highest amount of base damage. It's ridiculous. I absolutely love it, though. I'm able to one-shot most of these folks. Oh, my word. All right, come on. Keep speeding along. All right. It's Ogre time. Oh, my goodness me. All right. Yep, showing the cracks for sure now, my friends. Wow! What was that? 2,500 damage our Stealth Strike just did against that freaking Ogre? Wow. Like, really? Wow. All right, I'm starting to take a good amount of damage now. So let's just see if we can't focus down some of these smaller dudes, maybe some of the flying dudes as well. I don't even know what side the Ogre is on. Oh, the left. Okay. Right, here's what I'm thinking. Stealth strikes. Boom! Yep. Dude, stealth striking with this weapon is so worth it. It most definitely is. All right, let's see if we can't escape this deathlessly. And there we are. Tier 2 Old Ones army. Done and dusted. Turns out the Spear of Destiny is kind of badass. Should we just say screw it? And let's just keep on. Let's do the Old Ones army 2 more times. Once with each of the remaining weapons that we've made here today. That'd be quite a fun way to go, I think. All right. The Exorcism. I have no clue if this weapon is going to stack up against the Spear of Destiny. But of course, I'm going to give it a really good shot. Should we check out the Stealth Strike with this bad boy? Boom! Ooh. Okay. I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like this is a little bit underwhelming coming off of the back of the Spear of Destiny. The Spear of Destiny definitely has crowd control going for it, doesn't it? But then again, I'm not going to dog on the Exorcism too hard here. It's still kind of, you know, slapping these dudes around a whole bunch. You know what? I feel like I might not be giving the Exorcism the credit that it so clearly deserves. It actually is quite good with crowd control. I haven't even taken a single scratch of damage yet, and we're already on wave 5. Wow. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm actually really liking this weapon. I regret everything that I said earlier. This weapon is actually pretty damn good. I like it. I definitely think that the Stealth Strike with the Spear of Destiny is far superior, though. Like, the damage it does is truly unbelievable. Here we are. Final wave already, ladies and gentlemen. And this time, we can use the range buff. Yeah. All right, 10,000 health. And Ogre has indeed spawned in. Let's see if we can't slap this guy around a whole bunch. In fact, you know what might be an idea? Let's see if we can get our stealth strike on. Boom! Woo! Wow, that was a pretty dizzying amount of damage right there. Was anyone keeping track of how much damage we just did with that stealth strike there? It was nuts. That's all I know. Come on, stealth strike. Get it back. Boom! Come on. All right, now to take this guy down. Oh, this is getting a little bit spicy, but never mind. He's done and dusted it. Oh, I am on the verge of death, though. Nope, never mind. I managed to use a healing potion. Lovely. All right, another successful Old One's army. Turns out the exorcism, I don't know. For me, it was a bit of a slow burner, but then I started to get used to it, and actually, it's pretty damn powerful. So then, my friends, that just leaves us with the Grave Grim Reaper. The one that I personally find is the most interesting looking. Let's see if it does a lot of damage. Do you know what? Honestly, I'm a little bit underwhelmed with the Grave Grim Reaver so far. It doesn't actually seem that interesting. Yeah, I thought on the surface of it, this was the most interesting looking weapon. It just goes to show you, my friends, you can't judge a book by the cover, eh? Yeah, we're already starting to show the cracks. So do you know what? We are going to switch away from the Grim Reaver. Yeah, I think switching away was actually a good idea. So other things I'm noticing, when the 3 spears are being thrown instead of that one single, you know, massively piercing one, the triple spears seem to home in on enemies very, very slightly, which is very nice indeed. You know that I love myself a homing weapon in this game. Call me someone who can't aim, call me whatever you want, but, you know, you can't deny a homing weapon in Terraria. It's always nice, isn't it? It's nice to be able to sort of chill, just continuously shoot your weapon and just enjoy the damage that it does. And look at this. Now this is what you call utilizing your stealth attack. The freaking ogre didn't even get on screen. I love this weapon. Wow. Boom. It's so fun to use. And there we go, my friendos. Done and dusted once and for all with the Old One's Army Tier 2. Absolutely lovely. So then, my friends, with that done and dusted and lots of good times had, let's go ahead and move on to the boss for today's episode, the Calamitas Clone. There is the Solar Eclipse to take down, but I don't have the ability to manually summon one of those in yet, unless I do. Oh, I actually can buy this thing and get a Solar Eclipse going. Ah, do you know what? Do you know what? I think we're going to do it. And in order to turn the ante up just a little bit, and thus have ourselves a lot more good times, we're going to do a little bit of this. We're going to do a little bit of this. It's pretty much a brand new day, so screw it. Let's do this thing. Yeah, okay. I may have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew. Yeah, I love this. This is hilarious. The exorcism is just wrecking shop down below. The only dudes who are really doing damage to me are these pesky vampires. Blimey O'Reilly. We are getting a lot of cash from this event. Like, a lot of cash from this event. It might even be crazy enough to the point where we might be able to finally buy that ultimate cake thing. You know, that superior buff station. I can't remember who sells it, but it basically gives you every single arena buff you can get. So, that's things like the Heart Lantern, Campfire, Bat Statue, all that kind of stuff in just one little thing. That was a lot of money to lose, wasn't it? Alright, now if I could get that back pretty darn quick, like. Oh, that would be nice. Come on. Who stole my platinum? I've got 1 platinum back so far. Where's the other one? Come on now. I'm not about to lose no platinum coins. Ah, there we are. So there we are. The end of the solar eclipse. We've got ourselves a new achievement. And, of course, we have the eclipse ticked off the boss checklist. Lovely. Right, now we really can get on with the boss for today's episode. My goodness me. Look at all the stuff we have in the meantime, though. Real quick, I want to see if this death sickle can be made into anything rogue-related. The soul harvester. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go anywhere, unfortunately. So, with a whole bunch of duplicates sold and my inventory nicely organized, the time has come, my friends. Let's do this thing. The Ultima Cake. 7 platinum, 50 gold. Grants special effects of almost all stations simultaneously. Why would I not want to have this? This is about to slap hard, my friends. So, let's get ourselves up top here. What we're going to do is we are going to consume it like a professional. Oh, there's me thinking I'd place it down, rather similar to the other cake thing, but no, you don't do that. Alright, so let's see if we can't reset it back to nighttime. And here we go. It is time. What do we do? Do we go for the Spirit of Destiny or the Exorcism? I don't really know. I mean, to be honest, the Spirit of Destiny, it does so much damage. It is so ridiculous. Oh, okay, so there he goes with his crazy little dashes. And if I was to do a little bit of a thing here, there's that. And, hang on, if I can get... Woo! Okay. Wow, I'm actually not doing too bad. I was just about to say, I'm not actually doing that bad against the bullet hell section of this boss battle. But yeah, here we are, 35,000 health remaining. Just got to keep clear of the skulls. There we are with the rage buff. Absolutely lovely. And not too long from now. Oh, good grief, what is happening? Ooh, okay, lots going on. Let's just go ahead and use this thing straight out. What the hell? Oh, yeah, it's the brothers. I forgot about that section of the Calamitas battle. Yeah, you have to take down these two guys, eh? Part of the battle. I mean, they only have 22,000 health, but, you know, having multiple dudes at the same time trying to kill you, it could be enough to have you lose. However, we do still seem to be doing kind of okay. Alright, I've still got maximum health, and I have the ability to not only have adrenaline, but I can heal if I need to as well. Wow. This, my friends, it's about to be a first time rolling kind of deal, isn't it? Alright, here we go. The other one is... Whoa! Wow, that was, that just went from 0 to 100 in a second, my friends. A second! Right, 15,000 health. I wonder if we try and go for a little bit of stealth here. Boom! Oh, yeah. That feels good. That feels real good when I can get a stealth hit on this guy. Wow, okay. His dashes are getting a little bit nuts. Who knows, though? 3,600 health. I genuinely thought I was going to take him down first time rolling there. I may have gotten a little bit ahead of myself. Here's what I'm going to go and do. I'm going to maximize my buffs, and we're going to do this thing again. And this time, we're going to freaking win. Just for the sake of trying it, should we try the exorcism this time? I think that could be a pretty fun way to go. Let's pop one up, and let's do this thing. All right, we've got to make sure we can actually hit this guy. First of all, this one definitely requires a little bit more accuracy than the Spear of Destiny, but if you can get your aim on, then, oh man, are you going to be laughing? And laughing we are. Look at the amount of damage we've already done. Not bad, eh, folks? I wonder if we can get on top of our stealth. Oh, that would be lovely. Right, boom! Ah, I failed to hit him. I like this battle. I always have done, my friends. The Calamitas Clone is such a fun boss. It really, really is. Ah! I missed again! Come on, Python. Get your aim on, eh? Alright, the brothers are here. Let's see if we can't take these guys down nice and quick like. We do have adrenaline, which is super, super handy dandy. One brother has been taken down. Absolutely lovely. And there's the adrenaline once again. Yeah! You know you're doing good against the boss when you're reliably getting multiple loads of adrenaline. Hell yeah. All right, there we are. Back to the main guy himself. Oh yeah, rage and adrenaline simultaneously. One of the all-time great damage combinations in this entire game. Look at that. We are now at 6,400 health remaining. Ouch, that was a good amount of damage right there. Come on, Python, don't go panic mode. You're doing fine. Although, ooh, it's... Whew, hang on. Duh! Oh my word. It's not helping that there were projectiles going like all at different speeds. It's a little bit jarring, it has to be said, but never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, with the exorcism, I thought I'd have to go back to the Spear of Destiny, but no! The exorcism was enough to take down the Calamitas Clone! Not bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there is the lore, if you're interested. And just for the sake of why not, I do actually kind of want to take this guy down with the Spear of Destiny. So we're going to keep on with our buffs, reset it back to nighttime, and let's do this thing again. Come on, Spear of Destiny. Boom! I've missed. That's not usually a good start when you miss your first attack, is it? Come on. Boom! Wow! Oh, I love the stealth strike with the Spear of Destiny. My, oh my, is it good. Alright, and I tell you what, just to finish it off, I don't expect I'm going to win this time, but I'm going to give the Grim Reaver a go as well. See if it can claw back some brownie points here today, my friends. So, buffs are still looking good, I think. So, let's do this thing. Alright, Grim Reaver, come on. Let's see what you can do, buddy. Oh, yeah! Not too bad with the old adrenaline and stealth again. Very good. All right, and now we've got the rage buff. Do you know what? This weapon is not doing too bad. It is definitely starting to claw back some lost brownie points from earlier in today's episode. Ah, unfortunate. It wasn't even the weapon that let me down there. It was actually just my poor dodging skills, if I'm being honest. All right. So, I mean, yeah, I would say that the Grave Grim Reaver has clawed back some lost brownie points. Is it as good as the Spear of Destiny and Exorcism? I'm not entirely sure. Only, you know, you can use both the Spear of Destiny and Exorcism for crowd control as well as taking down bosses. This one seems to be good against a singular target, don't get me wrong, but crowd control... maybe not so much. So then, the relic has been placed down right there. So let's go ahead and open up the treasure bags to wrap up today's episode. The Robes of Calamity, another dev set. We've got the Laudanum, Entropy's Vigil, the Lashes of Chaos, any sign of a rogue weapon? No. However, the Void of Calamity... oh, that's going to be quite nice. 12% increase to all damage. So then, on that successful and epic note, it is time to wrap up today's episode. A very, very fun one by all accounts. The Tier 2 Old Ones army absolutely slapped around. The Solar Eclipse absolutely slapped around. And even the Calamitas Clone absolutely slapped around. If you've enjoyed today's episode, drop a like. I'd very much appreciate it. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for all of your support, and I shall see you folks in the next episode. Bye-bye!